Well, 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 ladies and gentlemen. You thought it would never happen, but it did. It's Monday. It's December regular 6th. I don't know why I said December 6th. It's like, who'd have thought, guys, we skipped Christmas to do Funday Monday. No, it is December 6th, regular old December 6th, and this is Day 9 Daily number 223. Where it is Funday Monday. What glorious celebrations we have ahead of us. In fact, I have been celebrating by rearranging my room. You'll notice, got a bookshelf. You'll notice Pedo Bear hanging off the edge. There's his foot. Oh, he's still in frame. And I'm actually, I wasn't originally going to do this, but now I can see it as I'm destroying my room. Do you guys have one of these? Like a box of cords? You're nerds, right? This is just like my box of cords. I have no idea what the use of these cords is. I have this destroyed keyboard. I have no idea why I keep this, but I have it. And it's just like it's a bunch of cords. Like, I mean, this is just like a giant gift box. Like somehow in here I have like a phone? Like, what is this? It's like Conair phone. Why do I have this? I don't. It's like I've never even used a message machine in my entire life. But, like, you know, it's, oh, there's a sock in here. I've been low on socks. No wonder I put that in the dirty laundry. This is fun. Wow, I should actually go through my box of cords more often. But, because, I think everyone, you know, maybe has a few baseball cards lying around. You'll have old Magic card collections for whenever they were into that. But no one ever really talks about the box of cords. Everyone has a box of just scuzzy cables and junk. I do, and I'm going to put it somewhere different because it used to just kind of be sitting in the corner of my room. It might go into a closet. Oh, it's extremely exciting today here on Funday Monday. So without any further ado, I just want to do a little brief intro on what today's Funday Monday topic was. It was the following. Attack every 5 minutes, and when you attack, you must declare a battle cry, like onward soldiers, but hopefully a little bit more interesting. People did good jobs with that as I clean my permanently filthy glasses. So we're going to do a little bit of an intro game thanks to our good buddy Harg. Here he is. He's Harg, who's going to show us how it's done. You'll notice that he is mining. You'll notice subtle things like... Is the sound actually off? No, the sound was on, alright, because I was certain it was on. I was positive, but we have Deal JB against Harg in the bottom corner, so let's just see exactly what we mean by this. So let's just go ahead and scoot forward, moving right along. Harg's going to be doing his good stuff now. It was attack every 5 minutes and declare a battle cry every 5 minutes, so I want to note just a few introductory things right now. The 5 minutes and 10 minute mark were actually very specifically chosen. I wasn't actually choosing 5 minutes just because it's easy. I could have done 4 minutes, could have done 6 minutes. But generally, around the 7 and 8 minute mark is when most good pushes happen. That's when most people do the pushes. So I was kind of trying to make people straddle on either side of that. So we do see the good old gateway right when gateway finishes into blocking any ability to do anything. Yes! Warg! Throwing down the cybernetics core. The enemy, in the meantime, making a bunker. Ugh, how cowardly. What a yellow Terran. Just going ahead and bunkering up. Cybernetics core going down. Successfully, we'll see Huarg finish his cybernetics core and be able to build exactly one stalker. There's the one. Okay. There's another one. Alright, cool. We got 2 stalkers coming up. Fantastic. Obviously, just continuing to make some probes, but I want you to just kind of note that 5 minutes comes kind of fast. Which is why I found this to be more than not, an interesting little exercise. Because look at this. Right around the time he's about to hit 5 minutes, he only has 2 stalkers. Yeah. Now the thing is that, allow me to state a little bit about my motives. With the Funday Monday, most of the time we're just having fun, try to do some little goofy stuff. But again, I always like to point out the fact that creativity, a lot of the times, comes from constraint. Most notably, in the very first Funday Monday, I said you are not allowed to make queens of Zerg. And, well, if you're on the Korean server, it doesn't count because you're like 6-pooling everyone anyways, because Koreans love cheesing. Just watch every game in the GSL and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Seriously, could they learn to play a long game? Jesus. Oh, God, I can't believe how often I stay up till the middle of the night to watch this bunker rush after bunker rush. I'm apparently really mad about this. I, completely went off on that tangent. But anyways, in the very first Funday Monday, I said no queens at all, and people did the most brilliant, amazing, clever strategies, and that is the cool part. Not the weird, fun randomness, but the fact that people get really, 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 really creative with it. Because honestly, any of you who are diamond or platinum or gold, like people who kind of are trying to improve and playing along the lines of good, what do? You'll look at someone awesome and you say, I'm doing that, right? I'm following what he's doing. But there's no thought, there's no creativity, there's no style, and most importantly, there's not as much fun. So Funday Monday, we get to see a chance of people to sort of break free from that, and a lot of times can be quite educational. And this thing, like right now, wow, only 2 stalkers coming out. Go hard. Now he's hitting the 5-minute mark. I said that you could attack right at 5 minutes or leave your base right at 5 minutes just to approximate it, but now there should be coming a battle cry. Harg says, and then he's attacking. Go hard. He is utilizing the micromanagement. Yeah, picking him off. He's really committing to the attack. I probably would have been cool if he poked up there and then tried to do a little damage and then pulled back, but no. Horg, man. Horg's going all aggro all the time. And likewise, now comes a little bit of a funky part. Here's what I was talking about with the intentional not 7 or 8 minute attack, right? This is why it's 5 or 10 minutes. Notice right now that right when warp gates finish, a warp gate push would generally be happening somewhere between now and at the 8-minute mark, because your warp gate's just finished, you want to make a bunch of units, but I'm already telling you, you're not allowed to attack at that point in time. Again, most pretty typical early attacks happen around the 7.5, 8-minute mark. So we're going to see what could possibly end up happening in between then. Well, looks like we have a Dark Shrine going down. Fantastic pylon going down. Horg! Continuing to make some zealots. We see the Terran doing an approximately correct style of play, right? He's getting Marines and Marauders, he's getting Stim, he's getting the Reactor Starport. Probably wouldn't do that unless I had 4 geysers. I don't really like Reactor Starports on just 2 geysers. But, as we're going to see, hey, cool, a little 10-minute timing push could be pretty useful. Yeah, look, we have a little contain setup. And, yeah, there come the Dark Templar, and we're about to hit the 10-minute mark. The old PT would be proud. And then just marches the Dark Templar up, and there's absolutely nothing the Terran can do about it. So this is the introductory game to Funday Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Attacking every 5 minutes. Some cool things can spurn forth from it. Most notably, the battle cries, because we always want to give people room to express themselves. Trying to load up all his units into medevacs. Shortly thereafter, he will just be attacking with all his units. Oh no, they ended up dying. Attack! Go hard! That wasn't exactly waiting till the 15-minute mark, but then of course... Deal JB says, noob. At which point, Hard just goes... and Deal JB leaves the game. Done! Easy peasy. That, my friends, is true art. Now, I'd like to note 2 things at this point in time, in between. First of all, this is the first appearance of orange juice on the daily. Big shout out to the makers of orange juice. Thank you very much for the vitamin C. How fitting that we had a Harg do a pirate-themed style declaration while I'm currently combating scurvy. There's always a big concern for casters, right? So, I don't really know how many beverages that makes that I've drank on the daily, because I've had like green tea and coffee and water and milk and chocolate milk and now orange juice and pineapple juice I had once. I don't know if I mentioned it. And another exciting news, the deodorant in Sweden is weird, okay? I just noticed this on my desk. This is a deodorant stick from Sweden. I bought it when I was in Sweden, because I don't know if this ever happened to you, that you have like a hot date, you're like, yeah, so you pull out your deodorant stick and you go on to wipe it and it just crumbles into just chalky oblivion. And you're like, and you have that sort of plasticky thing that like scrapes your arm and it hurts. That's what happened to me in Sweden. At DreamHack, where there's clearly going to be a ton of hot babes, so I had to smell just as good as all the other people there. And look at it, it's literally a ballpoint pen, right? Like, this thing rolls, and the deodorant juice comes out. That's brilliant! It's an actual ballpoint pen, but with deodorant. That's so cool. That's like far out. I'm used to just the regular Axe Kilo sort of just white chalky stuff. So that is fantastic news. So without any further ado, we want to go ahead and jump into the second game. Now the second game is going to be an educational instance. Yeah! Because, of course, this is the Day 9 Daily where we learn to be a better gamer, and we get the chance to see someone utilizing the good old 5-minute Attack-a-Ruha to actually develop an extremely amazing style of play. We have SG'd versus Abam. So Abam is going to be playing as Protoss pieces in the bottom left. It seems that nowadays everyone ends up playing on Xel'Naga Caverns. That is like the one map that everyone's always willing to choose. No matter if they're ahead, behind, all that sort of good stuff. So we're going to be seeing the usual sort of, wow, 5 minutes certainly is kind of quickly. Now, a lot of people cheated. There's always people who cheat whenever it's a Funday Monday. It's someone who, for instance, only makes cannons for 15 minutes so that they don't even have to attack. And then they get carriers for 20 minutes and just attack and celebrate. Or there's people who just make a zealot with the intention of sacking it and then make units. I'm fine with whatever. As long as you're obeying the idea and giving it an honest faith effort, whatever. There we see the Terran buddy doing, basically the typical stuff. There's a reactor going down on the barracks. A little unusual for Protoss, but not that unusual. And we're going to see, yes, that's right. We're going to see a Stalker coming out. Warp gate should be started. Yes, fantastic. Getting very close to that 5-minute mark. Now, a lot of people have seen this basic look, and when they see this, they say, oh, I'm going to be early expanding, right? 1 gas, 1 gate, money getting saved up. But what we're going to see is a bomb will be going ahead and making an attack in addition to this expansion. Charge! Now, this is perhaps the most unoriginal battle cry, but that's okay. He did 2 R's in there, which no doubt was intentional for flair. There's a command center going down by his Jeed. I think that every single time I do a Funday Monday, I use that voice at least once. No big deal. I only have like 3. So a bomb is going to go ahead and attack. And notice that this is pretty sweet, right? We have the bunker. It does get finished. But hey, we have our command center up. This bunker was forced to go down anyways. If for some reason a bomb did not want to attack at any point, this bunker may have never been constructed. And as a result, SG may have never thrown down a bunker in the first place. So in the meantime, a bomb is getting many warp gates. Ooh la la, he's even getting a robo facility and another gas geyser, just saving up till he can get the warp gate ability finished. There's the Nexus coming up. And the drop by SG as he expands. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, what's interesting about this, I'm actually not going to tell you right now. Ha! I'm just going to let you sort of see organically that this works, right? So SG, now, we're not going to focus too strongly on the Terran. We're just going to note that this is, what I like to call approximately correct, right? We have the 1 barracks with a reactor, 1 barracks with a tech lab. We have an expansion, right? These 4 things plus this 1 thing is pretty typical. Planetary Fortress, not typical. Don't care about specifics. It approximately looks correct. SG is doing cool stuff. A bomb! Putting things into gas. He has 4 gates. He is getting an observer. Terran is scooting around the backside. SG is going to be making Mariners, Marauders, getting another barracks, building bunkers. Hasn't yet transferred guys. Again, we don't really mind too much. Here we see a bomb is now knocking down these rocks. He's getting pretty close to that 10-minute mark. Again, notice how around now, around 8 or 9 minutes, this is when your Protoss buddy would normally be doing a push out after the early expand, or at the very least a poke out. But here we have a bomb not doing anything. He's kind of sitting, getting the Immortals, getting more and more things. Notice, hey, no Colossus Den. Where's the Colossus Den? I'm going to tell you right now, we even look at the production, no Colossus Den. A Colossus Den, more commonly known as a robotic support bay, is not getting constructed because a bomb is going to be moving out and he's going to be expanding. Oh! Now notice SG, notice, oh god, guys, this is so cool. Yeah, the bomb is coming. Not the bomb, just a bomb. Just a bomb. It may have been a bomb when we capitalize. Maybe wants us to think it's fancy, like atomic bomb, but I just prefer to say a bomb. So, a bomb is coming to move across the map. Fantastic. Everything's looking pretty approximately good over in the Terran Buddy's base. He's getting Marines, Marauders. Uh-oh, an expansion going down. Yeah, that's right, folks. A 3rd base at 10 minutes. And here comes a bomb. He's going to be moving in. There's the stim. The Zealots are now darting forward. There's an Immortal. He's going to be darting forward, doing as much damage as he can. Notice there's only 1 sentry. That's right. That's what happens when you early expand with just 1 gas. Force fields just getting thrown down wherever. Doesn't matter to him, he just wants them to get built, and then proceeds to be perhaps one of the most epic fail attacks Yes, I got up into the high ground. Let's count how many SCVs we end up killing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, looking good, my friend. 3. Alright, we lost a whole army. We killed 3 SCVs. And as Starcraft 2 likes to call it, that's an even trade, right? Protoss is down a little bit. He's up a 3rd base. I truly, truly think that this is going to be how PVTs look in the future. Not in the current era where people are only making Colossus because they're awful. But doing this sort of relatively high gateway, plus some Immortals, and then just getting the Twilight Council and more gateways. Oh my gosh, look at how glorious this is. And hey, it looks like he's macroed himself up quite a nice little army. We have Seed attempting to move out. This is a great, great benefit of early pushes from Protoss. If you attack and they hold, they've stemmed their dues. Look at them. Look at how orange they are. Look, it's autumn in Terran Life Camp. Not the time of year to attack. You want to attack during the summer. During the greens. Man, I shouldn't have taken that metaphor that far, but I did. And look at this! The bomb is way ahead! 100 food! Go a bomb! Day 9 daily viewership. Fighting! Totally kick ass. We see Sjeed is, again, doing the approximately correct thing. A bomb is continuing to make many units. He has a lot of gateways going up. He's getting Templar. He's getting Zealot with leg speed. I notice we're starting to kind of see periods of time in the game. I mean, yeah, the first game was an intro. This is a little bit longer of the game, but this is just so cool, right? This is so awesome to see in action. So often, you know, your new player just kind of feels lost, right? There's too much. And I was saying this earlier, if you give someone too much freedom, it's hard to think. When you constrain, for some reason that wakes the brain up and things become so much easier. You ever played Mad Libs? You ever played that game? What is Mad Libs? Well, they just ask you for, like, an adverb. So I would say, like, moistly. Yeah. And then they reread a story, and where there's a missing adverb, they put in the word that you submitted, right? It's one word. That is as much creativity as you are getting. One word. And anyone can think of one funny word, such as moistly. But if I said to you, make a funny sentence, that's so much harder. That's way too much freedom. If I said, write a funny story, way too much freedom. You just be like, I don't want to do that. I'm going to go surf the forum and look at funny pictures on 4chan, which you should never go to because you'll see things you cannot unsee. But if you give enough constraint, it's clear. And in this circumstance, I'm starting to kind of go, okay, it's the 15-minute mark. We must have done exactly 2 attacks, and I guess we can have Templar for the 3rd attack. I mean, it was Zealot and 2 Stalkers for the 1st attack. A pretty damn big Gateway Immortal army for the 2nd attack. And now for the 3rd one, we can even have Templar in there. It's kind of cool that we can get that sort of progression. And look at this. Our Protoss buddy who took a fast 3rd is now gearing up to take a fast 4th. And here's Terran just chilling. Will I cast for you a bomb? Oh, how romantic. A bomb moving out. And Expanderingu. Expanderingu. There's the Twilight Council going down. There's $1 million in the bank. The trust fund has been enabled. Here's the battle. Uh-oh, there's the stim getting stormed. Go a bomb, go a bomb. He's trying to cut him off. He's advancing in. There's the Immortals darting in. Storm. Storm for victory. A bomb. Storm, and then walk all your guys into it, which is what generally most people do with storms in StarCraft 2. Taking him out another storm. And victory is inevitable. He will target fire the planetary. Dude. Really? Blizzard? Really? 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 Yeah. Alright, so Terran's fine. He's not... It's not a big deal. He has a planetary fortress. He has a few SCVs repairing it. He had all his SCVs repairing it. The SCVs are getting stormed. Immortals target fire. He's fine. It's not. Don't worry about it. Right? He's got a planetary fortress. It's fine. He has a planetary fortress. He has a planetary fortress that held off infinity units. Backing up, returning back to the previous stages of the game where the inevitable win attack from our good buddy, a bomb, occurred. Yep, there's the storm. We have, looks like 17 units wailing away at one structure. There's a lot of Templar there, so we're going to morph into the Archon. Yeah, no big deal, no problem. But in the meantime... Whoa! Don't you love gateway units? Don't you start to see now why this is the future of this matchup? A bomb doesn't even know how to spend his money fast enough. Oh, baby. He's making multi-forge. We have the Templar getting pulled out. Yeah, looks G'd. Not looking too good. Probe's getting transferred. Oh, gotta wait 2 more minutes for the attack. No big deal. A bomb is going to transition into like 15... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 gateways. Woo! That's almost as many as Orb gets on 2 bases. Ha! Pot shot. Bam! Right in the kidney, Orb. Oh, enjoy piss and blood for a week, my friend. That's right. Build less gateways, Mr. Orb. So, we see SG going ahead and taking his gold. This is a little bit of a rearrangement. We have the Planetary Fortress way back in defensive position and a forward orbital command. Oopsie daisies. Hey, it looks like a bomb is gearing up to expand again. He is like fully maxed. Oh, this is just such a beautiful play. SG does want to get to the Nexus. Bomb has arrived. He does want to get to the Nexus, but of course there are gateways in the way. Always good to wall off Nexuses with gateways when Marauders are incoming. And there's a couple of Zealots. Oh no. What to do? Just go kill him. Remember, that is the mantra of all Day 9 daily viewership. Well, when in doubt, just go fucking kill him, right? That works out super effectively. Planetary Fortress did not work out so well in round 2. It looks like a little cleanup action going on. There's the stim. Looks like, yeah, wow, looking pretty effective. But again, when you have 15 gateways, it's not a big deal. There's the base trade going on. A bomb, kind of getting this. Now, I will tell you the big secret. The one thing that our Protoss buddy did is he combined this daily with last Funday Monday's daily. Last Funday Monday's daily was expand every 5 minutes. This was attack every 5 minutes. So he just kind of did both. Kind of funny how easy it is to execute both of them and still look relatively safe. Sure, you have a little bit more of a struggle against super good players. But you know what? This was like almost no struggle against a pretty damn good player. A pretty damn reasonable player by SG. Here comes a bomb, going with the Archon. And there is the good game. Yeah, Sajid is pretty convinced he can hang in there. Okay, no, he finally leaves the game. Oh, God bless him. God bless him. Ah, how wonderful. How great. So now that we've gotten the interesting games out of the way, let's go ahead and do the ones that are more awesome. Now, I will note for the record, many of you asked if it was okay to submit a 2v2 game. Of course, why would you not do that? So a lot of people submitted 2v2 games, so I have to go to my Monday folder, to my 9th folder. I have to scroll down here to this one. Yeah! Yeah, 2v2 games, another great thing to do. We have Noxy up here in the top left. He is the enemy. On the right here, we have Frank Lapidus. He is a Day 9 Daily viewer. He is in purple, and his Day 9 Daily viewer ally is Quibbler. And the last remaining player, the other enemy is Murder, is the Blue Terran, 3Vs and Murder, with, of course, rotating caps to emphasize personality. Because if you give someone a MySpace page, you get a bunch of ugly wallpapers. But if you give someone just an ID to choose, the worst that they can do is rotating caps. Remember, too much freedom is dangerous. We want to constrain. Always want to constrain. So, of course, we see the Terran player, Murder, building a supply depot at the front of his base, building another supply depot from his ally, very reasonable. We see Frank Lapidus getting a spawning poo. We see Quibbler getting nothing. Gateway, good, getting a gateway. So, ordinarily at this phase in time, what we would traditionally see is some sort of Zergling Stalker, not Zergling Zealot. If you are a 2v2 team and you're going Zergling Zealot, cut it out. Go Zergling Stalker. It's way better. The Zerglings can buy you time to get tons of Stalkers up, and then you can wreck faces. Terran Buddy walling in. Actually, with both of them walling in, this is great. If you have 2 Terrans, it's pretty hard for them to defend one another, so it's reasonable to just sort of turtle hard, and if one of you starts to die, you just hope he dies as slowly as possible. Quibbler now getting a Cybernetics core, and it looks like Frank Lapidus doing the smart thing, getting a Roach War in, because if he cannot attack at the 5-minute mark with Zerglings, he will attack the 5-minute mark with Roaches. Now, the important question is, are their battle cries going to be good? That is the important one. It looks like we have some sort of funk... Ah! Look what you did to Mr. Bigglesworth! Leroy Jenkins! That's what I'm talking about, baby. That is what we call a battle cry. Look what you did to Mr. Bigglesworth. Poor Frank Lapidus said it to allies, and then he had to retype the whole thing into all chat. And now he's advancing forward with his roaches. Oh, no. Oh, he didn't wait for his ally at all? What? Guys. Oh. Ah. Attack the other guy! Yeah, that's right. If at first you don't succeed, just try again. Looks like Noxie was completely and totally not defended. See you later, Depot. Day 9 daily viewership. Do it! Do it! Lay it on him. There's a bunker going down. See ya, bunker. Yes. Yes, indeed. There's the tank going down. Uh-oh, repair the tank. Shoot with the tank. Repair the tank. Noxie. Uh-oh. And meanwhile, it looks like his buddy said, don't worry. You might die, but I will kill some overlords. It's cool, dude. Don't worry about it. You die, I'll get a Viking, and if I kill his overlords, he won't know where your burning carcass of a command center will land, because I killed all the overlords. Thanks so much, Murder, for taking care of that for us. So in the meantime, we have the Vikings going out, not even helping. Yeah, it looks like, in fact, he has 4 Marines. In the unit counting station, we see 4 Marines. Great, he is getting a tech lab. He's going to scout around. We're going to see if he can actually kill anything off. Interestingly enough, we start to notice some more timings. For any of you who are non-2v2 players, it is extremely fun. Do it with someone. Get in Ventrilo and say nasty things about the players to one another. And I mean nasty, like, oh, these guys are so bad, we're so good. Oh, I'm #1 in my Diamond League. So that way, you know, you can kind of have fun bonding. But notice these sorts of interesting things that happens where when 2 players do a semi-all-in, a Roach Stalker, we would call this all-in because maybe we're 1v1 players. We say, ugh, 1 base Roach, ugh, 1 base Mass Stalker, that's an all-in. In a 2v2, it's not, because both of you can double expand with absolute total freedom. And in the meantime, oh my god, he's killed off 2 overlords. 2 overlords. And again, don't... Oh, Frank Lapidus. Oh, you bold and greedy, noble viewer. Land. Rat-a-tat-tat, 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 rat-a-tat-tat. Gonna drink a little water here. And excellent. So his command center will be hidden. Because no matter what, even if his opponent... Excuse me, even if his ally gets absolutely just smashed to pieces... These Vikings will take care of the overlords. Don't worry about it. Surprisingly enough, Captain Murder goes ahead and kills off a surprising amount of overlords. So there's another one going down. Look out! Oh, Mr. Murder. Oh, how tragic. In the meantime, Mr. Murder is getting a bunch of Banshees, and he has a command center here that he cannot really do too much with because he has 4 Marines and doesn't really want to move down the ramp. So in the meantime, Murder's going to be able to kill off both Zerg's overlords and Protos's air units. Well, when they're made, then, you know, no chance at all. He's got some Vikings out, man. He's got 4 Vikings, Protoss air. It'll be in... Don't worry about it. So, it looks like the Hydralisk Den is out by Frank Lapidus. And, oh, Noxie, you sneaky sly raccoon. Hey! You're gonna die, clown, by the power of Manfred. Taste bear. I'm not saying that on air. That is inappropriate. This is the Day 9 Daily. We learned to be a better gamer, not say those sorts of things about my bunny. My little bunny, Manfred. Drink my orange juice. So, of course, for any of you who don't catch the reference, just Google Day 9, Combat X, chill. One of the first commentaries I ever did, as a matter of fact, and they said, Day 9, we need you to be as outrageous as possible. And I said, on it. Oh, man, the good memories. So he says something. Thank goodness I have my good old mature language filter on, because I know that none of us are, in fact, mature enough to handle that sort of language. But uh-oh, Banshee's doing a little hurt bringing. The Vikings are there shutting down all Protoss air. Alright, he lands them in order to lose them. And it looks like, oh, Quibbler getting blink up in this Humpty Bumpty. Murder. Oh no, Murder is in terrible trouble. He is losing tons of SCVs by the handful. We see all of the Vikings used to control the skies on the ground, dying really, really easily because they're Vikings. And well, okay, no, that one stayed alive, but oh, Noxie, oh my gosh, you cunning little ferret! Look at you hanging up in the top right corner. I'm going to build a bunker to protect both of my SCVs mining minerals. Noxy. Noxy, you scheming little guinea pig. I'm running low on names of rodents. There's the Spire going down by Frank Lapidus. There's the Expo up by Quibbler. Again, notice the freedom with which they had to take these. They're not transferring drones and workers there, but they should be. But in the meantime, we see Murder still making Vikings. He will be able to kill Overlords with them. There's a rearrangement, landing that down. Deciding that perhaps it would be a good idea to invest into Mariners. There is another barracks going down so we can get Stim and more Mariners. Here's the air fleet coming up by Dr. Murder. Dr. Murder moving through, and oh no, there's a good amount of Hydros here, so that'll be a little bit tough. But this is good. He's pushing towards the Zerg on the right position because this means that if Noxy gets in any trouble, he can always pull back to defend. Noxy does have about, looks like 13 SCVs, so that's great. But uh-oh, there's the cloak. Oh, in production we see no Mutalisk being made. Oh no! Oh no, he's not going to be able to get the Spire up in time. Oh no, 0 Mutalisk get produced. See you later, Queen. And then it looks like, uh-oh, he's got to be careful for Blink, but that's okay. There is detection. Uh-oh. And then they're going to blink down, and they're going to shoot, and then they're going to go home. I actually enjoyed that so much. Okay, so he's going to be in unbelievable trouble because there's detection, and all the Stalkers are going to be like, get him and Blink, and go home. I just love that. They just pop in there. Oh! Alright, that was good. Show him. Teaching him. Get at him, all base! Get out, little banshee! Son, you got blank. I built a stalker and you got blank. Oh man, that's so cool. Either way, Murder is retreating back. We see tanks getting produced. We see Mariners getting nestled in the corner. We see a Scout Rax, a little Scout Raxon, going through, but notice the resource distribution. This is the way it's supposed to look, where if your ally dies, it's supposed to be the 2 players who are still alive being kind of middle-ish food, and then one of the allies being way high on food and the other ally being way low on food. Instead, everyone's high except for Noxy. So it looks like Noxy's just now sieging his tanks, at which point he will be able to shoot anything that is right here or here or here, as he has exactly 0 vision up there. So it's a little bit of a misstep. There's the one Zergling clearing things out, and it looks like Noxy in the meantime is getting some Mariners. Ooh, we're seeing a Banshee Mariner Viking medevac combination. Uh-oh, oh no, we just hit 15-minute mark when... Let me try to read this again. This is when we fight! This is when they die. For some reason, that sentence was extremely difficult for me to read. I tripped over it like 80 times. What are you saying, Frank Lapidus? Frank Lapidus, what's your line? Frank! May the gods keep the wolves in the hills and the women in our beds. A true gamer line right there, Frank Lapidus. He gets it. In fact, at 15 minutes, he started sculpting that little message. He says, I have 100 characters with which to be unbelievably clever. Waited about 30 seconds, churned it out. Was worth the wait, man. I appreciate it. All I had to do was watch some awesome commercial in the meantime. That's right. Dear Blizzard, keep the wolves in the hills and the ladies coming. That's what we want. But in the meantime, oh my god! Oh no! Looks like, oh, Noxy, enjoy the float again, dude, but it's no problem, because your buddy is putting the hurt bringing on. Where are all the Banshees? It's in the main. In the main, he's killing off Overlords with the Vikings. They're very good at killing these off. This is one of their exceeding talents, is eliminating Overlords. So they might be able to get upwards of like 4, 5, 6 kills of Overlords this game. Cool. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna take my Stalkers and he's gonna get blank. And now this is looking more a little bit like a realistic 2v2. Middle food, way high! Exactly 0. That's what I'm talking about. But of course, upon sacrificing every single unit that he owned, our blue hero, good old Dr. Murder, is not going to be in the particularly best position. In the meantime, those Day 9 Daily viewers, despite their cleverness, have so much money. Guys, we don't need a trust fund, alright? You don't need a trust fund in StarCraft 2. Maybe in real life, if you care about your future or something stupid like that. but not in a game of StarCraft, man. You want to be hurting people with as much rage as possible, but of course, VVV murder, not bound by any sort of restrictions. Uh-oh, darting right in here. Oh, there's what I just love, which is the force field for no reason force field. You have a sentry who's about to die, so you're just like, nah, and you just throw the force field down. Come on, Day 9 daily viewership. Come on. Uh-oh, oh, the drones are getting in there. Kill him, Frank Lapidus, kill him. Zealot's coming in from the backside now. VVV Murder needs to pick him up. He needs to... Oh, he got nibbled to death by the drones. Oh, no. But it's okay, because VVV Murder still has these two Banshees working away. His macro's looking good. And, Noxie on the float back. Oh, yeah, just sort of, moving through here. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know about you, but anytime... I always view this, this little antenna, this satellite dish at the top, is like a head on a neck, because I just imagine a dude just sort of like, you know, floating, hey, you know, just kind of like, just gently sort of looking through, like, kind of awkward, like one of those people who's just sort of like sitting down in one of those little roller chairs in the grocery store. You ever seen one of these? Like, my grocery store at home had these, it actually was a cart you could pay $2 to rent, and it was like just an automated, like, little scoot around, so you could be like, and you could like get some burritos, like, get some tomato basil soup, get like a bunch of carrots. People loved them, and that's always what I think of when you see these orbital commands. So allow me to just give that image to you. He's on the way to the bread aisle. So in the meantime, it looks like the Day 9 daily viewership is having an unbelievable hard amount of time. Oh, yeah, get him. Pew. See you later. So Frank Lapidus now investing in the second layer of the game, re-expanding on top of the carcass of Noxie. Noxie expanding onto his own original carcass. His long hence past carcass. So, looks like there's going to be bite, nibble. One Zergling, and he was like, help, murder, oh my god. It's safe now? Is it safe? Okay. Alright, cool. Is it safe? I didn't know he lifted that time. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious... Not saying it. And of course, Quibbler, for Uniden! Uniden fighting! Uniden, one of these days, I want to meet him. Seriously, if you want to send me your address, I will send you a Christmas card. I will sing a Christmas carol, burn it to a CD, and include that CD in the Christmas card. Because you're the man, my friend. Unbelievable. So, of course, Noxie wondering if it's still safe. Is it safe? Uh-oh, Noxie. Uh-oh. By the way, there's like a battle went on here. I'll come back to that. I just want to know what Noxie does. Where's Noxie's focus? Well, there's a Zergling up here. Okay. Alright, well, gotta wait a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna make a Hellion. Let's see how much he micros it. Alright, okay. Let's see. Alright, okay. A little bit of micro. Alright, and then he's... Whew! Man, that was a hell of a process. Alright, let's back up, because I know a battle happened at some point in there. Just watch the mini-map. Just hitting the B key. Just leisurely hitting the B key. Come on, little replay. Come on. I'm seeing the blobs reformulate in the center of the map. Okay. Because there's going to be a little talk of babies in a moment. Yep, this is when Noxie finally decided it was okay to move out. But uh-oh, here comes the battle. What? Oh my god! Quibbler's attacking with 7 guys and Zerg! Oh my god! Oh, Frank Lapidus, what are you doing down there, man? He's making the limbo line. No! Oh, and then Zerg arrives. You guys! What are you... Oh no! Ah, that's not how you attack. You don't do it one at a time. Oh, well, it looks like at this point in the game, Noxie was still investing in that Hellion. There's a lot that went on during that period of time. But meanwhile, Frank Lapid is having to retreat. Oh my god, he has so many bases. But he's getting low on money. He's having to make the banglings. Looks like Quibbler's continuing to make Stalkers and Immortals, dude. But oh my god, how will they make it through the night? There's an increasingly gigantic force. It looks like Noxie's on his first set of SCVs again. He's getting... Ooh, he's going to be getting tanks. There should be a Hellion of his somewhere. Okay, if you have 2 buildings, let's rally him, okay? I mean... Oh, no, wait, he's microing. Hey, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He microed, he killed 3 Hellions. Meanwhile, his buddy, Mr. Murder, was killing off everything and, like, continuing to remass and, like, chilling at the max point. He's gonna... I bet you he repairs it and he sends it back out again. I just can't wait. I mean, there is a battle coming up here, but I'm curious about the story of this Hellion. In the meantime, though, we will keep this Hellion selected at the front. There's another epic battle by Quibbler and Frank Lapidus is Banelings! Yeah! Day 9 daily viewership. Hellion's almost ready to re-engage, but it looks like there's an epic battle that happened right here. But uh-oh, we're rapidly approaching the 25-minute mark. They must re-engage soon, but yep, nope, there he's going. Oh, yeah! See ya! And there's a Banshee that doth get escapeth. Quibbler, what are you doing, man? I think he's starting to realize it's not a multiple 5. I gotta run back home. Is he gonna lose the Immortals? Oh my god, he's gonna lose all the Immortals just for the sake of satisfying the fact that you must attack every 5 minutes and only then. You are noble, Quibbler, my friend. You are noble. Wait, where's that Hellion? Where did that Hellion go? Where is it? I know that there's... Oh, it's one of these guys. There he is. There's the 3-kill Hellion. Yeah. In the meantime, oh my god, look at the Marine count. He needs to make more Banelings. He has seemingly enough Banelings. Will he be able to get there? Oh no! No, Frank Lapidus! Oh no, and he scans, there's nothing up there. And they have to attack in 20 seconds. Murder. Murder. Wait, what? Murder disconnected. Nice. So look, onward to victory! Oh my gosh, if only like shared control didn't exist. Find them and destroy them. Total Agent Smith style. Come on, guys, come on. Day 9 daily viewership. Yeah. Yep. Oh, so here's a secret. They lose this game. I'm just gonna have you know right now. Probes don't work so well against Hellions, especially not 3-kill Hellions. Ooh. But that's right, ladies and gentlemen, I included a replay of Day 9 daily viewership losing, but you know what? Quibbler and Frank Lapidus, you guys are my hero. You understood the spirit of Funday Monday doing the awesomest battle cries ever. Watcha! You know, because sometimes people forget that we play this game to have fun. Oh, that orange juice was almost as rewarding as that game. So we got one more. It's a 1v1. Interestingly enough, between a Day 9 daily viewer and the infamous superhero known as This Is Jimmy. So there, yeah. Now, for any of you who don't know, This Is Jimmy is good. He is a ladderer. He is well known for playing lots of games on the ladder. It looks like This Is Jimmy. Approximately sending guys to mine. He's approximately correct. We're not going to worry about little details like whether the SCVs actually mined any minerals. They're just heading in the direction of the minerals. That's fine. It's an approximation of good. I'm So Kawaii in the right corner. I'm So Kawaii is the Day 9 daily viewer. Now, immediately I want to point out a couple things that I Am So Kawaii does that makes me so happy, right? I said you must attack every 5 minutes with unique battle cries throughout. Yes, indeed. Now, I did say beforehand, a lot of people did things like not make any units. So when 5 minutes came around, they'd say a battle cry and then just sit for a little bit. But no, look at this. Immediately hiding a barracks. So that way he can do a little bit of an early marine push. There's I'm So Kawaii. Now finishing that, he's getting an orbital command. There will be another mariner popping out in a moment. Meanwhile, This Is Jimmy. He's getting his marine. He's getting his command center. He's getting another supply depot. Everything's all good up in the northern front. That is nifty. There's more mariners coming out. More mariners coming out, hiding. There's the mule going down. Uh-oh, we're approaching the 5-minute mark, and I'm So Kawaii is gonna have dudes. This is what I love so much, is when people not only sort of accept what the Funday Monday constraint is, but really start thinking about it. Really do something a little bit creative. Because you know what? This is Jimmy getting a Tech Lab add-on. Uh-oh, only has 2 Marines. Uh-oh. There's the 2 Marines coming out from I'm So Kawaii. And he has a few hidden back here. Uh-oh. There's the double gas going down by I'm So Kawaii. We're about to hit 5 minutes. What will he say? This is for Mary Kate and Ashley. I haven't heard about them in so long, but this attack is all caps lock for you ladies. Advancing forward. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Whoa. And this is Jimmy. Has 3 Marines and almost done tank. Oh, I don't think so. See you later. 1 Marine. No, looks like. Okay, but now this is Jimmy. He's going to lose a lot of Marines here. Okay. Uh-oh. No. Target firing the SCVs. This is Jimmy. Still hasn't lost any units, and I don't actually know how'd that happen. Wow. Well, whatever. All right, whatever. It's not important. What I think is really cool is, again, I really would not do this sort of strategy a lot, this double Marine kind of pushing. I want you to notice that I'm So Kawaii does have $900. That's not optimal. But this is Jimmy is actually behind on food. It's 19 versus 25. And the unit counting station is 12 SCVs versus 19. Hey, that's actually really useful to know. That those early Marine pushes can work out that well. That's kick-ass. Nice! So it looks like I'm So Kawaii realizing this and deciding that he is going to make some more barracks. He could actually make a command center. I think that would be fantastic. Fantastical. There's the Viking coming out. There is more Mariners, more tanks coming out. This is Jimmy being depressingly straightforward. Oh, how boring. Stim going up. Yeah, I'm So Kawaii. Chilling with a little bit of a trust fund of his own, saying, should I make a command center? Nah, I don't want to make one. He's going to continue to make the racks because he's got an attack coming up in about 2 minutes. But in the meantime, this is Jimmy. This is Jimmy, well known for using lots and lots of siege tank pushes early on in Terran vs. Terran. Doing a siege tank push early on in this Terran vs. Terran. Uh-oh. Oh, the vitamin C really complements this push quite well. I'm So Kawaii trying to get out, but he has walled himself in. Oh! He has to pull back. This should not actually be this effective, but it is. How far is Stim from being done? Oh, no. Is he actually not going to get Stim? Uh-oh. Oh! No! He doesn't get Stim! Uh-oh, and it looks like the Scout Factory ain't working. There's the 2 medevacs. He's got to attack in 1 minute, man. This is going to be a little bit problematic. This is Jimmy has 1 tank sitting way too far forward. Is a vulnerability. But Kawaii Rice hiding some units back here. He doesn't have Stim. Can he begin building it? Oh, he could. Still sitting on $1,000. And if you look at this as Jimmy, his money's low. He's gearing up to get a command center. Okay, his money's not low, but he will be gearing up to get a command center. This is Jimmy now getting up. Oh no! The huge shot. Uh-oh. Okay, he's loading up. Perhaps he's going to do a drop. Back onto the tanks. Uh-oh, what are you doing? I'm So Kawaii. Oh, it's the 10-minute mark. This is for Rihanna. Wow, exactly at 10 minutes. Yes, Rihanna, who did the Only Girl song. I love that. Moving forward to attack and then moving right back to hold off the attack. That is what I call patience. Now, I would just like to say for the record, I don't know if our little Terran buddy understood this, if I'm So Kawaii got this. You're allowed to defend. If there's units at your front, it's not that you cannot attack those units until a multiple of 5. It's just you have to attack their base at the 5-minute mark. So I would love the idea that he's like sitting there like, man, I gotta just keep losing SCVs for another 45 seconds before I swing my medevacs to his base and then back to mine. Either way, all of that whole process was for Rihanna. That is the big thing to keep in mind. So there's the Viking. Shooting through, picking things off. There's a mule going down. Don't worry about it. Mules are imba, so he's fine. In the meantime, it looks like he's going to go for a counter drop. Go, I'm So Kawaii. There's 1 turret, and there's 2 turrets in his whole base. Kawaii. Oh. Go, Kawaii. Get him, Kawaii. Yeah, get him. Go pick off. Oh. Oh, look like he's attacking the front, man. Dude, Kawhi's relentless. So he looks like he's going to be splitting up here. Uh-oh. Pulling back and pick off 1 depot. Will they get the 2nd depot? He will get the depot at heavy losses. But welcome to, well, not quite red supplies. This is not looking good. This is 18 food for the Day 9 Daily Viewer. And 35 for This Is Jimmy. The command center he could have afforded about 3 minutes ago. He is building now. Looks like now we have double factory coming up from Kawhi. Wow, interesting. Double barracks coming up after you go double barracks and lose 2 barracks. It's important to redouble barracks. We do see the armory. Ooh, an armory going down. That's great. Armory is one of my favorite units. That's right. The armory, one of my favorite units. I love it almost as much as the number J. Whenever you misspeak as a commentator, it's important not to correct yourself. You just run with it. Everything I say today is canon. So in the meantime, this is Jimmy hanging up at 54 food, looking so beautiful. Uh-oh, Kawhi, you got to attack in 15, or excuse me, at 15 minutes. You got to attack in 30 seconds. See you later, Thor, lopping a head off of a Mariner. I'm so Kawhi, you are attacking in 30 seconds no matter what. Oh, this is Jimmy going for a Doom Drop. Uh-oh, it's time for the little Doom Drop in, and he's going to be unloading in the smoke. Yeah, he's jamming that bio ball in the back door. That's great. There's the siege tank. Oh, and there's no SCVs here because they're all going with the Thors. Yes, Kawhi, God bless you, but where is your battle cry? There we go. This is for Bieber. Oh my gosh, just rolling the celebrity dice, seeing what comes out. But uh-oh, see you later, base. There's 2 Thors in it. Meantime, it looks like I'm so Kawhi is just going to go ahead and sack his whole base. Really. In the meantime, we have SCVs darting in here. Uh-oh, there's the re-defense Doom Drop. Uh-oh, losing 1 tank. Will he be able to hold it off? Not in a million damn years, because Thors are awesome. Ah, I love Thors. So Kawhi's getting revealed. Looks like our good friend, this is Jimmy, also having a little bit of a struggle with the being revealed in a moment. Alright, that's good. That's good. He's spreading out. He actually has no orbital commands and no ability to make more orbital commands. This is it. This is it. He's got to go for it, right? So the building's lifted off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is Jimmy is now running away. Alright, there's the orbital command. We're continuing to run. Alright. So I'm so Kawhi is going to need to attack in another 2 minutes. Alright, this is Jimmy re-expanding to the carcass, alright? He's landing the starport. Pretty important to get a Banshee out at this point. He definitely wants that. In the meantime, it looks like I'm so Kawhi is cleaned up. There are all the SCVs following. They're on auto-repair, but they have no gas. There's the reland. This is Jimmy. It's now muling away. Don't forget the fact that mules are super-duper imbalanced, so much so that you should create another forum thread about it. Just make sure you use the public BattleNet forums so that the maximum number of people can see feedback and interact with the feedback that you have to include. So there's more units coming out. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Will he be able to get there? Cloak. This is Jimmy. Could get the easy win. Oh, no. Oh, it's getting really close. Uh-oh, here comes Kawhi. Oh, okay, wait. He has to wait a little bit. He has to wait. He needs to get close to the 20-minute mark. He knows it. He knows it. He has patience. He can't attack for 30 seconds. He's pulling back, or he's just going for it. I still like the idea that he waited till 20 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm so Kawhi. But he still needs to pick this off before Cloak finishes. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. He's doing a lot of damage to those medevacs, but remember, not enough, because they are not light. Uh-oh, oh no! Is he gonna... Oh, see you later. And there's the mule there to repair, and he's like, what do I do? And then he gets shot in the head by the double fist cannon. Thors actually don't shoot missiles, they shoot knuckles. Keep in mind where they're being fired from. That's right, there's the dual knuckle blast. See you later, orbital command. There's the medevac doing a little scouting. This is Jimmy going expansion crazy. He is expanding every 5 minutes. He's going to continue to mule here. He has a lot of extra resources. Don't forget that mules are free. So he's going to be making lots of those free mules. This is for Pittsburgh. Yeah! And it looks like he's not even close to a 5-minute mark. But you know what? No problem. I'm so Kawhi. You are doing it. You are hanging in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. So is he going to win? Is he going to lose? Well, it looks like we do have this medevac here. Uh-oh, this is the only supply depot. This is the only command center. Those are the only buildings that he has. Where is he? Where is he? I'm so Kawhi. Kawhi could split up, but he's not. He's traveling in one gigantic blob. That supply depot's hidden. He's trying to make more SCVs. He needs to make a barracks relatively soon, though, if he wants to be able to get an orbital command. Oh, so smart. There's the barracks going down. Oh, see you later, orbital command. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Will he see it? Will he? No, he doesn't see it. Picks off the supply depot. Uh-oh, hiding another orbital command. This is Jimmy going expo crazy. There's the Viking trying to run through. It's trying to snipe off this barracks. There's really not that many buildings left for I'm So Kawaii. It's pretty much just these. There's the Tech Lab add-on going on. Looks like all those guys are kind of sitting safely, soundly. Uh-oh, he's morphing into an orbital command. That means infinite extra money in the resource counting station. We see that our buddy, I'm So Kawaii, hanging up strong. I'm So Kawaii needs to split his units up. What's his APM? Way too high for having exactly no base. Oh my god, he needs to find somewhere. Idle workers from This Is Jimmy. He's going to go ahead and expand again. Run away. Run away. Get him, I'm So Kawaii. Get him. Light that on fire. Okay, he needs to get this into the red life. It needs to begin burning down. Yeah, Leslie Nielsen. Poor Leslie Nielsen. He died in a hospital. It's a big patience with buildings, but... wow, did I butcher that punchline. Well, you know what? Just watch a Leslie Nielsen movie. You'll hear him say a line about hospitals. It's funny. I was going to use it then, but of course... apparently, my own tongue does not wish to disgrace his wonderful memory. So, we're going to go ahead and return to this epic game. Woo! That was easy. It's a good thing that was only permanently recorded and on the record, no matter what. But in the meantime, this is Jimmy cowardly hanging. And note that it is the yellow orbital command. Oh, how clever. But oh, no! So, Kawaii losing his last building. Uh-oh, he only has these few buildings left. Oh, no. Oh, there's a starport going down. Go Kawaii, go Kawaii. Alright, he has one barracks. Okay, he does have that one left. Uh-oh, looks like there's a Banshee that can be made. Doesn't have enough for Cloak yet. This is Jimmy. Oh, is he going to lead him into a trap? Is he ever going to kill that SCV? Oh no, that almost would have been better if it made it up there, because then I'm So Kawaii would have known. Alright, hold on. Alright. Scrolling right through. Well, moving right along, I guess. Moving right along. Well, looks like scouting with one of your only remaining buildings is bad. Oh my god, there's another command center attack! Attack! Get it. Lift. Run! Oh, there's the one Banshee killing stuff off. There's the one barracks. Still alive. This is Jimmy hanging in there. Picking off one supply depot. This is for Obama. Yes, Obama, the president. Fantastic. Oh no, he spots it. He sees everything that's up. There's the barracks trying to pull back for the retreat. There's the land. Looks like Kawaii's going in for the execution. Where are those two Thors? Oh, they actually did kill off the Banshee. Nice. Nice. So, alas, killing off the Tech Lab. No Cloak for you. There's a Banshee out right now. There's the, looks like there's a barracks. And it looks like this is Jimmy is getting to re-land, though. Looks like the one last remaining building and forces is now advancing forward. I'm So Kawaii gonna lose the Tech Lab, and... oh! Managing to escape with the Banshee charging forward, blasting away at the orbital command, trying to repair it. Can't let it go into yellow life. That's bad. Can't let it do it. And... there's the Viking trying to do its magic. Banshee's down. In this corner, hanging out. Well, looks like this is for Cheesecake. He killed his own... what are you doing? It's gonna be a draw! Oh, Kawaii! No! You know, I actually missed that the first time I watched this game. The first time I watched through this game, I thought that it ended in a draw. I didn't know that it ended in seppuku. He killed himself. Why did he kill him? You could have forced a draw. You could have, like, downloaded a hack and at the very least given your opponent a drop. You know, come on. Don't download hacks, kids. Well, that was that. That was, I think, one of the most awkward endings, because I was really hoping it would end on a draw. Because when I first watched it, that's what I saw. I thought it was a draw, and I was going to be like, neener, you know. I'm like the season finale of Sopranos, come back next week, you know. That would have been perfect, I think, had it just ended on the draw. But instead, it ends with... the good old Day 9 Daily Viewer, I'm So Kawaii, killing himself with all his things for Cheesecake. Apparently you do insane counterattacks and miraculous holds for Rihanna. But for cheesecake, you just go kill yourself. So maybe next time we'll see some more good stuff. So that's going to wrap up today's Funday Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I did. There's a heart to you. Keep submitting them replays, because for next week, we have a little bit of a classic. The second Funday Monday was the following. You must carrier rush. You must build a carrier. Or what was it? You must start building a carrier before you are allowed to build a Nexus at your expansion. We're going to do the same thing, but for a battlecruiser rush! Yay! Because I've really been mean to the Terrans, making them do such cruel things in the Funday Monday. This is easy. You are only allowed to start a second command center after you have begun making a battlecruiser. So a lot of one-base battlecruiser actions, perhaps doing a proxy battlecruiser, like on Zelnaga Caverns, that third base that's behind the destructible rocks. People like to build starports there and go fast Banshee. Build a starport there and go fast battlecruiser. And then talk in a high-pitched octave. Just raise your voice, raise your expectations. And most importantly, have fun. Submit those replays to Monday at day9.tv. For tomorrow's Newbie Tuesday, it's going to be all about how do you hold off those early expands in TVP. The statement of Newbie Tuesday is the following. I want the Terrans to submit a game of you Protoss opponent expanding early, and you as the Terran try to crack it, but just can't seem to. Submit those to Tuesday at day9.tv. That wraps it up. Now, for the record, I'm actually still on Sweden time. My body is desperate to go to sleep. It was actually desperate to go to sleep around 5, but you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go to bed right now, and then I'm going to get up at 2 in the morning because Jinro is playing in the GSL round of 8, and he is so much better than everybody. Yeah! Jinro.